Okay, now let's hack. Highlight and contour. That's the beauty of this makeup, is it's an all-in-one highlighting and contouring system. All right, so I'm going to show you now that you've set up your compact how to do this. All right, so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my contour. That's your darkest color. I'm going to take, this is my 30-second HAC brush. You may have a different brush, but this is a great one to get started with. So I am going to take this fluffy end and I'm just going to dab it right into this. Now, your contour is a little bit drier, I would say, than your other highlights. But if you need to warm it up, you can always use a hair dryer, but it's probably ready to go. So what I'm doing is I'm putting this in a downward motion from the top of my ear towards the corner of my mouth. Now, you're creating a shadow on your face, okay? The nice thing about this brush is that it kind of blends as you go. Okay, so top of the ear towards the corner of your mouth. This is your contour. This is how you're shaping your face and giving it dimension. As I need to, I'm just kind of re-dabbing into that contour, okay? Now I'm gonna put the contour on my forehead and just going from temple to temple, right in that area, okay? You can bring that down a little bit as well. What this is doing is this is making your forehead look smaller. What you don't want to do is you don't want to have a gap between your contour and your hairline. Okay, that's not ideal. You really want to blend that up there. Okay, now we want the contour to lift our face. And so, especially when you put it on your cheek, higher is better than lower. Now I'm putting the contour right along my jawline, okay? And I am just kind of swiping it along. If you want to stipple it, you can as well. And then I pull that down, okay? So that's creating a chiseled jaw appearance because it's creating a shadow right there. And I do pull that down my neck a little bit like that. Okay, the last thing we're going to contour is your nose. So with this brush, I like to squeeze it. If you have a different brush like the Detail Hack brush or the Buffy brush, you can just use the corner. Okay, so think that there's something right down the middle of your nose and go right down the side like this, okay? Now remember, cream is forgiving, and so you can always go back and fix it if you go down too low or if you accidentally come down the middle. The other reason I like to do contour first, so there's not a correct order. You can put it on whatever order you want. You can put on your highlight first, your contour first. It does not matter. I like to do contour first just because each of these are full coverage in and of themselves, so I already know kind of where I'm going to work around. Okay, so now let's do our brightening highlight. Again, it doesn't matter, but this is a good order that I like. So this is your brightest color, okay, your lightest color. And basically, we're going to brighten around our eyes so that it draws attention to that place on our forehead. Okay, I'm just going to kind of show you roughly first. I'm going to do a triangles, because this is where light kind of normally attracts to your face, you guys. So I'm doing a triangle underneath my eyes. Okay, so all the way down, over and under, down, over and under, and then right here, okay? And then I'll also bring this down my nose. So in case I put the contour too far into the middle, I just went over it with this one, and that's okay. All right, you can bring this all the way down in a T like this, but you don't have to. So a little bit of product goes a long way. If you have a lighter coverage brush like this 30-second hack brush, you don't necessarily have to worry as much about putting too much product on. I overemphasized how much product I just put on for the sake of demonstration purposes, and this will all blend in awesome, okay? But this is pure product. There's no additives in it, there's no water in it, and so I would say 90% of people probably put too much makeup on the first time that they use it because they're just not used to the fact that a little bit goes a long way with this, okay? And you're not meant to be covering up your face, you guys. You're really just meant to be putting on some makeup to color correct, to even out your tone, and be good to go. So I have put on my all over highlight. I put this on everywhere a beard would grow and basically everywhere else that I have not put the product yet, okay? I'll take whatever's left on my brush and just put that right on my eyelids. That will prepare me for putting on my eyeshadow as well. Okay, so you can use the brush that you're using to blend. So I'm just gonna show you now. So everywhere a beard would grow for your main highlight, okay? So I did the top of my lip, right under here, under my contour here, and up here to my sideburn. I do bring it a little bit on my forehead just because that's a place that we haven't put any other color. Okay, so and then here under my contour, you can sharpen up that edge by just kind of sweeping right under it there, okay? See how I did that? So I'm just gonna blend this right now before I put on my lip and cheek. You can put on your lip and cheek and then blend as well. I definitely recommend our brushes for this product because they're made for cream, okay? And they're made to not absorb the brush into it. They're made for blending. They're made for really just putting it on so evenly and beautifully like it's meant to. All right. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on my lip and cheek. For me, this is Royal today. It's one of our glosses. And I'm just gonna take with my fingers, smile, see my apples of my cheeks, and then bring that back there. Same thing on the other side, and bring it back there. Okay, you can use my finger and just put it on there too. All right. And then you can blend that. I'm blending it again with the fluffy end right above my contour with my 30-second HAC brush, you guys. So great. All right. And that's it. That's your full hack. So thank you for purchasing. Let me know whatever questions you have. You may need to rewatch this to really remind yourself a couple of times. But a few times, practice makes perfect. Get into it, try it. Cream is forgiving, cream is fun, and you can do this.